Nonfiction books are powerful. They're stories, but true ones. They teach, inspire, and transform lives, one real experience at a time. Whether it's a memoir, a business guide, or a self-help book, nonfiction connects the world through truth. But how do you turn your experiences into a book worth reading? Today, Susmitha, CEO of Global Book Publishing, sits down with Falak Shaikh, a successful author who turned her life experiences into a published nonfiction book.
So, for like your book is a nonfiction book, and we always struggle about nonfiction book being boring, and of course, although we are interested in other people's lives, but not really always if we have to read the whole book, up to a 100-page book. So, how did you make your book interesting and engaging for your audience? Because I see your book has received great reviews. It also has a review page. So how did you do that for your book?
So being a non-fiction book, I knew that, when even I read someone's kind of biography, it gets a little boring. So being a non-fiction, I have not just kept it as my life story, or because everyone might not be interested in knowing what I went through or what was happening to me, but through my life experiences, through my story in parts, I have also included my client experiences. So it is not just about me, about someone whom I helped through that phase. So the audience can relate to similar situations where they too have gone through that, and how they can resolve those things. Apart from that, I had also added few stories, few stories that are that have a moral, and depending, and through that stories I have given a message. So that stories are very engaging. So that is one of the things. And also I have so this is a non-fiction book, but it is also kind of a way that would force you to introspect within yourself. So at the end of each chapter, I have kept some questions that would help each reader to go within themselves and work on their self, and answer those questions, and that would help them to introspect or get into certain deeper aspects of themselves, if because the book is about relationships, so it would help them look within themselves, that what is their aspect in themselves, what is the beliefs, the emotions, or what they are that is blocking them from experiencing the love that they desire in their life. So this is how it is, just not just a life story or something, but it is completely having hands-on experience book, where they can get an experience from someone's experience. You don't have to go through several relationships in order to learn a lesson. Here are the experiences, learn out of it, and you can also introspect within yourself. So it becomes very engaging in a way.
So Falak, last but not the least, I want to ask, what has been the most important lesson that you have learned as an author? And what would be your one piece of advice that you would like to give to young writers?
I would not give one piece of advice, but I'll give two advices. The first thing is, I want every author, who have even a thought of writing a book, I want them to believe in yourself, that you can do it. Believe in your calling to be an author. And the second piece of advice is to hire a coach, hire Shushmita, hire a book writing coach. That is really, really necessary, because when you are writing your first book, you do not have a map, you do not have your compass, right? So having a coach or a publisher who is helping you write the book actually acts like a map or a compass that would help you navigate through the oceans or through the sea, and it would help you reach your destination. Or there are full chances that you might get lost, you do not know, and you do not finish your book. So I feel that rather than being in a way where I can do it by myself, I don't need help, it's a lot of money, I would say just dive in, just believe in yourself. I would say you are worthy of that investment. Your work is worthy of that investment. And definitely, this would literally fasten your journey in becoming an author. It would be like, updating yourself or upgrading yourself and reaching your destination much more faster than that you have imagined. So these are the two advices that I would give anybody who's thinking of writing a book.
Very inspiring, isn't it? Every great book starts with a single brave page. But before you start typing your story, here's a quick checklist to keep you focused. Find your core message. Draw from real experiences. Add real-life stories. Keep it authentic. Be consistent with writing. Edit, then edit again. Your story has the power to inspire, teach, and change lives. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start writing your nonfiction journey today. Until then, happy writing.